Welcome to Wausau East High School. DC Everest and Wausau East, Zaleski Sports presents high school fast-pitch softball. I'm Chris Conley. Evergreens and Lumberjacks both played yesterday. Wausau East lost to crosstown rival West 12-4. Evergreens were 9-0 winners over Wisconsin Rapids. These are the top and bottom teams in the conference. Evergreens come in 14-0, first place in the Wisconsin Valley, 7-0 in league play. Wausau East is just 1-12. And they are 0-7 overall. Here's the Evergreens batting order. Sydney Spear will lead off and play right field. Aubrey Klatz in center field will bat second. Mara Meverden is the third baseman, batting third. Piper Schultz will pitch today and will hit for herself, batting fourth. Madeline Hoppy's the designated player, fifth. Brooke Brown's in left field, sixth. Taylor Friedel's the first baseman, seventh. Kelsey Meverden, center field, eighth. And Kelsey Woolley at second base will bat ninth. The Evergreens shortstop is Lauren Semro, who will not hit for herself, at least not to start. For Wausau East, Kaylin Majeski will pitch and will lead off. Carrie Clues will catch and bat second. Bailey Burnt is the shortstop, batting third. The designated player is Taylor Dykstra, who will hit fourth. Adie Biebersdorf is the center fielder, fifth. Adriana Bonder is the third baseman, sixth. Evelyn Tomey is the first baseman, seventh. Claire Guiley's in right field, batting ninth. And Kate Seawall is the left fielder, batting ninth. This was Parents' Night, so the Wausau East parents were saluted before the game, came out onto the field just before our broadcast began. The crowd here at Wausau East comes to its feet for the national anthem. Our PA people to the left getting this set in just a moment. Softest national anthem ever. We've given you our starting lineups. Wausau East will take the field in just a moment. Pre-game is brought to you by Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston, providing dependable vehicle repair, service, and tires for 22 years. With a 3-year nationwide warranty and free roadside assistance at Auto Select, you're good to go. Auto Select, Schofield Avenue in Weston, Highway 10 East and Church Street in Stevens Point. Evergreens want to make sure they're not looking past an opponent today, because they have Stevens Point on the schedule tomorrow. We'll be back with our first pitch after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Find auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable, with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
Welcome back as we're getting ready for first pitch between Wausau East and DC Everest. Fast pitch softball today on Zaleski Sports, brought to you by Axis Insurance. For all your personal, business, auto, and life insurance needs, there's always a local agent you can look to at Axis Insurance. Learn more at AxisInsurance.net. Axis Insurance, their business revolves around you. Sydney Spear to lead off. You know, earlier in the season, the Evergreens had 3 batters who just had out-of-this-world batting averages. Sydney Spear was one of them. Sydney was above 500 for much of the month of April. So was Piper Scholes and Mara Meverden. Big bats in this Everest lineup. We're ready to go, and the first pitch is ball 1. We're underway. I should tell you, I have a foster puppy at my house. Emerald the dog is about 5 months old and looks great. Any girl who hits a home run today wins a puppy. There are parents everywhere who are saying, could we settle for a triple? Triple, please? Triple and no dog. 2 balls and no strikes to Sydney Spear. There's a strike, 2-1. We saw a little of this Wausau East team when we were over here for an East Everest baseball game, which is on the field just up the first base side. That day, Wausau East lost to Merrill. Bouncer back to the pitcher. And Sydney Spear is retired here in the top of the first. Kaylin Majeski, sure-handed, got it over to first, no problem. Here's Aubrey Klatt. Hit up the third base side, it's foul. Here at Wausau East, it's a synthetic infield and a grass outfield, just like their baseball field. Everest played at Rapids yesterday, an all-synthetic field. Came away with a 9-0 win. It's up high. A ball and a strike to Aubrey Klatt. Maybe an error up the third base line, maybe. A ball and 2 strikes. See, when you win your first 14 games of the season, everything's fun. Lots of smiles around the Everest softball program. Down low, 2-2. Coming home at 2-2. Swing and a miss. Klatt is the second out of the inning. Here's Mara Meverden. First ball swinging. Foul down the third base side. Yeah, 3 weeks into the season, that would be third week in April, Mara was hitting .625. I mean, that's just unworldly. So what, are you in a slump if your average drops down to 500? Of course not. 1 ball and 1 strike. We are just underway. If you're just joining us, 2 outs and none on here in the visitors' half of the first. Outside, 2-1. Spear has bounced out and Klatt has struck out, so the first 2 retired here in the top of the first. Hit past the third baseman and into shallow left field. Mara Meverden keeps the good vibes going with a 2-out single. Here's Piper Scholes. We are sponsored by Marshfield Dairy Fest, May 30th and 31st. Go to visitmarshfield.com for all the details. See you in Marshfield for a fun-filled weekend at this year's Dairy Fest. For people who are not bashful about dressing up as cows. No, I mean, in the Marshfield Parade, there are all types of cow costumes. Swing and a miss at something off speed. No balls and 2 strikes. Up high, ball and 2 strikes. Piper Scholes hits for power. She gets a hold of one, it'll go a long way. Lays off that one, and the count is 2-2. Off speed, popped up shallow left. Shortstop is back, calling and catching. Bailey Burnt makes the play. Evergreens get a hit, but nothing more. We'll go to the bottom of the first when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
If the check engine light comes on in your car, do you address it or hope it goes away on its own? Pain is your body's check engine light signaling that something isn't right. Innovative Health in Weston can help identify and fix the aches and pains of everyday life. We deliver effective chiropractic care for every joint in your body, from your neck to your back to your knees and feet. With 4 doctors on staff and advanced treatment options, we've been consistently voted a top chiropractic and sports medicine clinic in central Wisconsin. Whether you're a high school athlete, a pregnant mom, or just feeling the wear and tear of life, give us a call at Innovative Health in Weston today.
Feel better, live better, Innovative Health.
Welcome back to Wausau East High School. Lumberjacks are coming up. Piper Schultz pitches today for the Evergreens, and she's ready to go, completing her warm-ups. We're brought to you by Infinity Exteriors. Installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, windows built to last, and saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Infinity Exteriors, quality you can trust. Kaylin Majeski to lead off and takes a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Addison Cluck not scheduled to pitch today unless needed, being held in reserve for tomorrow's game against Spash. That'll be on Zaleski Sports 2. Swing and a miss, 3 pitches, and Majeski is down on strikes. Carly Clues, the catcher, will hit with 1 out and none on. Strike on the outside corner. Piper Schultz looks all business. First 4 pitches that she's thrown, all strikes. Took something off, and Carly is over the top, 0-2. Coming home, bounced off the plate, in play. First baseman Taylor Friedel has it herself and takes it over to the bag. 2 outs. This is an interesting part of the fast pitch season because you are right at the middle of your conference schedule. Evergreens have played everyone once. In fact, I take that back. They played some teams twice. They've got both wins against Wisconsin Rapids this season. But you're halfway through, and the Evergreens have still not had a loss put on them. Bailey Burnt is hitting here, swing and a miss, strike 1.
That's the first ball.
Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. That is the first ball that Piper Schultz has thrown in today's game. Coming home just outside, 2-1. Peterson Kramer Funeral Home is committed to providing personal and compassionate care for each customer. Let Peterson Kramer Funeral Home step up for you in your time of need. Popped up on the infield. Mara Meverden calls. She's in fair territory and makes the catch. A 3-up, 3-down inning for Piper Schultz. 1 complete, and there's no score between DC Everest and Wausau East on Zaleski Sports.
Is your business, church, or organization getting a fair deal on your copier contracts? Do you even know how much you're spending? Bauer & Fine Business Technologies has been in the office technology industry for 70 years. We have an award-winning service department, and customers love our fair and flexible service contracts. If you're currently a customer, thank you. If you currently work with one of our competitors, let's talk. We can tell you if you're overpaying or getting a good deal. BBT, we want to be the easiest vendor you work with. b-bt.com.
Are you ready to give your kids a head start on smart money habits? With Abbey Bank's Bright Future Checking, kids and teens can learn to manage money with you right by their side. They get their own debit card, and you can keep an eye on spending with easy-to-use mobile banking and card controls. The Bright Future Checking account has no fees, no minimum balance, and kids get a bonus after the first deposit is made. Give your child the power of independence. Stop in or visit abbeybank.com to get started. Abbey Bank is member FDIC.
Top of the second is on. Designated player Madeline Hoppy to lead off for the Evergreens. On the outside corner for strike one. We did more fast pitch games earlier in their season than in the middle stages here. So this is the first time that I'm seeing Maddie Hoppy. She didn't play in any of the games that we did earlier in the year, back in April. As we've turned the page, here we are, first full week of May. Hoppy's down 0-2. Coming home? Well hit through the left side. A leadoff single for the Evergreens. Hoppy, I believe, is a sophomore, so someone who's going to be a part of this program for a while. Here's Brooke Brown, a reliable bat through the years for the Evergreens. Looking to bunt. Pushed back to the mound, only plays to first. A successful sacrifice. Evergreens trade an out for a runner in scoring position. Taylor Friedel will hit for the Evergreens with a runner in scoring position and one out. First pitch to Taylor's a strike. Well hit up the middle, it's through. Evergreens are going to put the stop sign up for the runner at third base. A hit, but not the knock the Evergreens needed to play from in front. We'll have runners on the corners here for Kelsey Meverden. Only one out. Evergreens are threatening. Ball popped out of the catcher's mitt, and the runner from first will move up to second base. Hit to the outfield brings in two in this spot. Low, 1-1. We're sponsored by J&D Tube Benders, founded in 1968. They've been in the Felch family ever since. Locally owned manufacturer specializing in tube welding, bending, cutting. Find out and join the J&D Tube Bending team in the Schofield Industrial Park or at jdtubebending.com. 2 balls and a strike. Hitter's spot for Kelsey Meverden. One bounce to the second baseman who bobbles it, and it's going to be an error that's going to let 1 and 2 runs will come in. Off El Borer's glove. A 1-out, 2-run error. The Evergreens will be in front for the early stages of today's game. Kelsey Woolley in the number 9 spot in the Everest batting order comes up now. Still only 1 out. Sidney Spear is on deck, and barring a double play, Spear's going to get a chance to hit. There's a wild pitch up high, moves the runner down to second base. Reached out, shallow, it's behind second base, and it's down. Another hit in this inning for the Evergreens. Runners on the corners. Evergreens getting nice productivity from the bottom part of their lineup. Sidney Spear bounced out to the pitcher the last time. With only one out and 2 runs in, the Evergreens are looking for more in this frame. Outside, Evergreens love the double steal in this spot. There's no throw down. Kelsey Woolley moves up from first to second base. Another 2 RBI spot for Sydney Spear to hit to the outfield. She's looking to drag bunt. Once that foul, it's a ball and a strike. Wausau East fans, we're glad to have you in for our Zaleski Sports coverage. We have your girls' soccer team coming up on Thursday, East and Everest Soccer from the Everest Athletic Complex. Coming up, just 48 short hours from now. At the plate, it's 2 balls and 1 strike. Holding back on it, it's off the second baseman's glove again, and 2 more runs will come in. Elle Bors has committed her second error. The first error allowed 2 to come in. That one allows 2 more to come in. 4-0 Everest. Aubrey Klatt to hit. Struck out her first time up. Runners going, throw down, hits the runner in the back. She okay? Ouch. Time is going to be called. We're going to check on Sydney Spear. Sydney is reaching behind her shoulder blades like that. Hit her up high. Hit her back behind the neck. We're going to check out that Sydney Spear is okay. A stolen base that's got a little bit of an ouch to it. Sydney looks like she's explaining what happened. Athletic trainer will come out and take a look too. Let's take this moment to tell you about Innovative Health, which brings you today's fast pitch coverage. Pain is your body's check engine light. Tells you something's not right. Come to Innovative Health in Weston for the best in chiropractic care. They'll keep your body running the way it's meant to work. Feel better, live better. Innovative Health. Yeah, I guess that throw down to second hit Sydney Spear up higher, up near the shoulder blades in the back. If this was a visit to the chiropractor, we would be checking alignment right now. Of course, you remember the old concussion protocol. Now, that's not what's happening here. But the doctor or trainer would always ask you, how many fingers do you see? The answer was always 2. People knew that. Even if you were concussed, the answer was 2, and it would allow you to stay in. Sydney Spear is staying in. Here's Aubrey Klatt. Back at the plate, Aubrey is waiting on an 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Third baseman's got to play. One hopped over to first. It's a third error in the inning. Adriana Bontner's throw was low, and Klatt reaches. And the Evergreens again have runners on the corners. Mara Meverden singled her first time up. Up high. Runner is going to get caught between first and second on purpose, and Klatt's going to take second base. Again, Sydney Spear's going to break home if they throw anywhere else. Looking for more runs. Up high, 2 balls and no strikes. still only one out. That throwing error just a moment ago over at first base would have given East a second out. It was not to be. That's an outside corner strike, 1-1. Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com. Find an agent near you. Hit to third, off the third baseman's glove, and in play. Everybody's safe. Since that's a backhand, I'm scoring that a hit. I'm giving Mara 2 hits today. Backhanded play near the foul line. That was going to be a tough throw regardless. Another run comes in, 5-0. Spear calls from third. Piper Schulz is the 9th batter to hit for the Evergreens. Takes a strike. Runner from first goes down. The throw is through, and the Evergreens work the double steal to get another run. Klatt steals and comes in on what's going to be a 4th error in the inning. That's a throwing error on the catcher. Six nothing Evergreens. Piper Schulz hits this to second. East has it, gets the force over at first. That is the second out. Runner from third comes in, and it's 7-0. Schulz, still a productive at-bat, gets herself an RBI. Madeline Hoppy opened this inning with a single, what seems like forever ago. Evergreens have been up for a while.
First time the bases have been empty since she came up.
Right, bases are empty now. Outside corner for a strike, 1-1. Four hits for the Evergreens, benefiting from 4 errors in the frame two. Up high, 2 balls and 1 strike. Kaylin Majeski, East pitcher, looking to close the door here, but she's behind in the count, 2-1. And that's up high, 3-1. Scherer Construction has an office in Wausau. They offer commercial and custom home construction expertise throughout Wisconsin. For your next project, look no further than Scherer Construction and check out all of their beautiful work at schererconstruction.com. A walk, and the inning continues. Brooke Brown was asked to lay down a sacrifice her last time up and was successful. Brooke will get to hit away in this spot with 2 outs. Outside for a ball. Fly ball to center. Beaversdorf is over and can't make the play. That didn't hit her glove on the way down, so this is a triple, and it brings in a run, 8-0. No other way to score it when it didn't hit the outfielder's glove. Brooke Brown's got herself a triple. Madeline Hoppy benefited from a walk and came all the way around to score. Taylor Friedel takes up high for a ball. I mean, even though we're scoring at a triple, that was a playable ball in center field. So Wausau East should be out of this inning, and they are not. Down low, 2 balls and no strikes. That's down low and gets to the screen. Runner's going to score from third on a wild pitch. 9-0 Evergreens.
What happens if they hit 10 during this inning? It's going to show a 0 on the scoreboard.
Taylor's at-bat will continue at 3 balls and no strikes with the bases empty. First, we'll get a visit to the mound. Softball today is brought to you by TRW Auto Body in Moseley. Top quality collision repair, full body repair, 24-hour towing, courtesy loaner vehicles, and a lifetime warranty on their work. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender.
There's no 10 on the scoreboard. So that means if they score another run, is it going to show a 0 on the scoreboard? For the second inning?
We're having a conversation amongst ourselves. The scoreboard for the individual innings only goes up to 9. Evergreens are threatening to score a 10th run in this inning. 3-0 pitch. It's a strike on the outside corner. There are 2 outs here, and there's nobody on for Everest. 9 runs in. And there's a walk. The inning continues. Kelsey Meverden to hit. Reached on an error that brought in 2 runs. See, put the ball in play. Good things happen. Strike. You know what some of the players are going to have to realize? This is just human nature. The game's already 9-0. So in a game like this, does the strike zone get a little bigger? Yeah, it does. Not that one. Much too high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Down low. Catcher kept it in front of her so the runner doesn't advance. Carly Clues did a good job making sure that didn't get away from her. 2 balls and 1 strike to Kelsey Meverden. Up high, 3-1. There's a strike and the count is full. Hit to short across the diamond. Got her. The inning comes to an end. The Evergreens sent 13 batters to the plate. 5 hits, 4 errors, and 9 runs come in. We'll go to the bottom of the second when we come back. 9-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
For the very best in craftsmanship and innovative construction, put your trust in Scherer Construction. You'll see their work when you drop your kids at school, visit the public library, drive past the fire station, or even in the industrial park. Scherer Construction has helped countless homeowners with bringing their dreams to life, and hundreds of businesses create beautiful facilities that make our communities shine all throughout Wisconsin. For your next residential, commercial, municipal, or educational construction project, join the countless others who have put their faith in Scherer Construction. Find their location right here in Wausau or online at schererconstruction.com.
Well, it seems like Wausau East was stuck in the field forever. They'll come up here in the home half of the second, and they find themselves trailing 9-0. Taylor Dykstra will lead off for Wausau East. Outside, ball 1. Again, Piper Schultz, not Addison Cluck, pitching today for Everest. Swing and a miss. Dykstra was late on that, 1-1. Fast pitch brought to you by TRW Auto Body in Mosinee. Top quality collision repair, full body repair, 24-hour towing, courtesy loaner vehicles, and a lifetime warranty on their work. TRW Auto Body in Mosinee, your friendly fender bender mender. A ball and 2 strikes. Up high, 2-2. Everest tomorrow plays for a sweep against Smash. Swing and a miss. And there's Piper Schultz's second strikeout. Addie Beaversdorf to bat for Wausau East. 1 out and no one on. Checked her swing. Did she go? No. A little bit low, 2 balls and no strikes. Hit on the ground to second. Kelsey Woolley over to first. And the first 5 have been retired by Piper Schultz. Adriana Bodner to hit with 2 outs and none on. Strike 1. Ridgetop Exteriors says just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Throw over to first. It's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Go to ridgetopexteriors.com. 2 complete at Wausau East. DC Everest leads 9-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau is hiring full-time second and third shifts with competitive starting wages and a pay increase every 90 days during your first year. Great Lakes Cheese invests in their employees. Apply today at jobs.greatlakescheese.com.
The doctor basically said, you're going to be in a wheelchair and walking with a walker. And I'm like, what? I'm like, that's my life. That's my life story. I looked around on the internet and I found Shai at Next Step Prosthetics. And I came in and met with him and I felt so comfortable here, so unfearful. He said, we're going to get you up and walking.
Call to set up a free, no obligation evaluation. Next Step Prosthetics, the fit for you.
Welcome back to Wausau East. I'm Chris Conley. Looking between innings if there would be a pitching change for Wausau East, the answer for the Lumberjacks is no. Kaylin Majeski will work to Kelsey Woolley, the number 9 hitter in the Everest order. Takes a strike. Everest only sent 4 batters to the plate in the first inning. Let's foul up the third base side. 0-2. So yeah, the first inning was quiet. The second inning was not. 5 hits, 4 East errors, 9 runs in. 13 batters came to the plate in that top of the second. Kelsey Woolley singled her first time up. Deep in the hole at short. This is a long throw. Safe. Infield hit. Bailey Burnt tried to get that over, but it was a play from deep in the hole. Going to be a tough throw. Sydney Spear reached on an error and bounced out to the pitcher. Officially 0 for 2 today. First ball swinging. Shortstop's got it. Steps on the bag 1. Back to first. Safe there. A force out at second. And Sydney Spear will reach on a fielder's choice. Aubrey Klatt struck out and also reached on an error. Down low, runners going, stolen base.
She didn't get hit this time.
Back at the plate, 1 ball and no strikes. Hit foul towards us. For those who don't know, I am the reigning Gold Glove broadcaster. I make plays on all the balls that come over here. That was not out of my range either. Would have been a diving stop. Hit the chain link fence instead. 1-1. Looking to bunt. Bunted foul. Ball and 2 strikes for Aubrey Klatt. Fast pitch is brought to you by Mammoth Mortgage. Your opportunity for low rates, hassle-free mortgages for buying or refinancing a home throughout Wisconsin. For all your mortgage needs, look to Mammoth Mortgage. Low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Fouled off. Little late on the swing, fouled off. We stay at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Sinking to center field. Center fielder traps it. Runner at second had to hold up to see if that was going to be caught. Instead, with 1 out, now there are runners at first and third. I'm scoring a hit for Aubrey Klatt. Because I'm generous. That's why all the kids love me. Mara Meverden's 2 for 2 today. Got 2 singles. Strike. Runner at first will take second base. Mara Meverden now could drive in 2 runs with a hit to the outfield. Fly ball down the left field line. This is going to be foul. There will not be a play. Kate Sewall came all the way over there, tried to see if she'd have a play, ran out of room before the chain link fence. Sydney Spear at third, Aubrey Klatt at second. And Mara Meverden trying to drive them both in. Up high. A ball and 2 strikes to Mara. Again, one of the star hitters for the Everest program. Up high, 2-2. All right, the Evergreens have some underclassmen coming back. Mara is one of them. But just you look at the seniors up and down the roster in the key spots, that this is the year. That's called strike 3, second out of the inning. Here's Piper Schultz. Right, I mean, this is an Everest softball program that's built to win now. They are, without question, one of the elite teams in the entire state. And while there's still a good deal of season left, I mean, who's going to catch the Evergreens in the Wisconsin Valley Conference? The answer is likely no one. Hit to the right side. Second baseman's got it. Over to first. The Evergreens do not score. Piper Schultz grounds out and leaves 2 in scoring position. We'll go to the bottom of the third. It's 9-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then, they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no-obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
I'm Jamie Schley. As your American Family Insurance agent, I'm looking out for what matters to you, even when nothing is wrong. Give me a call or stop by our new office location and let's talk about your insurance needs today.
Bottom of the third is on. Piper Schultz has retired all of the batters that she's faced so far. So 6 up, 6 down. 7, 8, and 9 in the Lumberjacks batting order to hit here. This is the first really hot afternoon of the spring sports season. Yeah, it's too hot. We got to complain about something, right? Right. Evelyn Tomey swings and misses. Strike one. Just outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's no baseball here today. Wausau East baseball is off. Strike, 1 and 2. Everest baseball is also off today. They don't play again until Friday. They'll be traveling west to Menominee. Down the first base side, foul ball. Foul. Stay at 1 and 2. Fleet Farm says no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered. Best price is guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Evelyn Tomey heads back to the bench. She's the 3rd strikeout victim for Piper Scholes. Claire Guile to hit now, takes a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss late on that. No balls, 2 strikes. When the sun disappears behind the clouds, it gets a little bit cooler, and then suddenly it's a very comfortable afternoon. Otherwise, a little hot. Claire got a piece of that and fouled it back. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, tipped but held by the catcher. Claire Guile is out on strikes. Kate Sewell to hit now. 2 outs and none on here in the home half of the 3rd. Out in front of that, strike 1. Up high, 1 ball and 1 strike. Again, tomorrow's Everest Smash game will be on Zaleski Sports. Not sure who we have assigned to that game. It is not me. 2-1 pitch. On the outside corner, 2 and 2. I have other non-broadcasting commitments tomorrow. It's up high, 3 and 2. Everest East Soccer, as we've already mentioned, Thursday night. That'll be a Zaleski Sports broadcast. I'm back for that. Down low, and that's a walk. That's the first base runner that Wausau East has had here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 2 outs. Left-handed hitter Caitlin Majeski to hit. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So it's the first time that Piper Scholes operates with someone on base. Strike 2. Piper Scholes is bidding to strike out the side here. Low. For all of your tire and auto service needs, look no further than Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs. A sure thing to get you back on the road. Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. A ball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball to short. Semro across the diamond. Lauren Semro has thrown out Kayleen Majeski, and the inning comes to an end. Wausau East gets their first base runner via a walk, but does nothing with it. 3 innings complete, 9-0 Everest on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eau Claire.
Jane, I'm Steve from security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
All the Evergreens runs have come in one frame, the top half of the second inning. We're to the top of the fourth now. Designated player Madeline Hoppy will lead things off for Everest. Maddie's got a hit and a walk. Up high, ball one. That stays high, too. 2 balls and no strikes. Did not offer at bat. That's a called strike 1. 2 balls, 1 strike. Fly ball to center. Beaversdorf losing it in the sun, and she looked up and it was in her glove. I don't think Beaversdorf saw that till the last minute. Moved over to right center, and there's the first out. Brooke Brown laid down a sacrifice bunt and hit a triple to center field. Takes a strike. Some might have scored Brooks' triple a 3-base error. We did not. It did not hit the center fielder's glove. Center fielder had trouble finding the ball. Fly ball to center again. Beaversdorf is going back. She makes another catch. Ady didn't look all that sure-handed on that one either. But 2 up and 2 down. Taylor Friedel to hit for the Evergreens with 2 outs and nobody on. First ball hitting past the shortstop and into left field. Bobbled in the outfield and into second. That's a hit and an error. Beaversdorf, who's been busy this inning, bobbled that ball. Taylor gets a hit and gets to second base on a 5th error for Wausau East today. Kelsey Meverden to hit. Meverden with 2 outs looking to bring in a 10th run for the Evergreens. Swing and a miss. That's up high, 1 ball and 1 strike. High school sports on Zaleski Sports is brought to you by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotic care throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step. Contact Next Step Prosthetics today. That's low, 2 balls and a strike. Meverden is 0 for 2 today. 2 for 2, Kelsey Woolley waits on deck if the inning continues. And it will. A hit to left field. Evergreens are going to bring the runner all the way around from second. A 10th run has scored. Meverden with an RBI single and a well-hit ball, too. The throw came into the infield, which holds the runner to a single. 2 outs. Here's Kelsey Woolley. Down low, ball 1. Foundation Finance has started a job making the money you need with flexible scheduling, a close-knit, fun-loving group, and full-time benefits from day one. Learn more online, foundationfinance.com. Up the third base side, foul. One and one with 2 outs. Frame started at 9-0. We're at 10-0 now. Hit past the third baseman. Another hit. Kelsey Woolley is 3 for 3 today. All of this coming with 2 outs. Back to back to back singles. Sidney Spear is 0 for 3 in today's game. Down low. Reached on an error, bounced into a fielder's choice, and bounced back to the pitcher. You're not going to keep Sidney Spear bottled up for long, that's for sure. Hit to the right side and passed. And it's an RBI single for Sidney Spear. 4 hits in a row for the Evergreens. 11-1 on the Sidney Spear single. Aubrey Klatt to hit 1 for 3 today. First ball swinging, ouch. Hit right off the shin. Foul ball for strike 1. Home plate umpire is involved in some kind of conversation with Kalen Majeski. Not sure what this is about. But it ends with a fist bump, so everything must be all good. Obviously, it's kind of a lopsided game. Anything we can do to keep things positive is a good thing. Yes? Yes, it is. Fly ball, it's on the infield. Is this playable? Shortstop in foul ground comes over and Bailey Burnt makes the catch. The inning comes to an end. Evergreen string together 4 singles, all with 2 outs, and plate 2 more runs. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, 11-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Hi, I'm Josh Marks, owner of Infinity Exteriors. 9 out of 10 brand new roofs can't pass a simple manufacturer warranty inspection, meaning 9 out of 10 brand new roofs have no warranty. Infinity operates on principles instilled in my Marine Corps service: honor, courage, and commitment. Infinity is meticulous craftsmanship, unbeatable quality, and always at the best price. Infinity buys more, pays less, passing those savings directly to you. We're booking new roofs, siding, and windows. Call today.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Welcome back. The Evergreens will have a new right fielder. And as soon as she obliges and turns her number towards us, we'll tell you who that is. Desiree Ringel is the new right fielder for the Evergreens. Two, 3, and 4 in the Lumberjacks batting order to hit here in the 4th. Carly Clues leads off, takes down low, ball 1. Outside, 2 balls, no strikes. Down low. First three are out of the strike zone from Piper Schulz. And that's ball 4. The only runners that East has had has been via walk. Second walk allowed by Piper. Bailey Mert to hit. First time all day the Lumberjacks have had a leadoff base runner aboard. Swing and a miss. That was tipped back to the catcher's glove. Strike 1. We're brought to you by Newton Electric. From residential to commercial, industrial to agriculture, Newton Electric in Wausau has been serving central Wisconsin since 1977. Give them a call. Find them online at newtonelec.com. Line drive to center, caught. Runners got to scramble back to first base, safe. Kelsey Meverden, sure-handed in the outfield for the Evergreens. Taylor Dykstra to hit. 1 out and 1 on. Outside, ball 1. Snap throw to first, runners back. Swing and a miss. Wasn't sure if you wanted to swing at that at all. Cost her a strike, 1-1. Dykstra struck out her first time, 1 of 4 strikeouts for Piper Schulz against 2 walks. Lumberjacks do not have a hit. Another snap throw on down to first after a swing and a miss. Runners back. A ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Dykstra is down on strikes for a second time. 2 outs. Addie Beaversdorf to hit. Grounded out to second her first time up. 0 for 1 today. Just below the knees, ball 1. Foul back. That hit her in the batter's box. Strike 2. John's Auto Repair says for all of your auto repair needs, Mosinee and Rothschild turn to John's Auto Repair. They're just off Business 51 north of Mosinee. Auto repair you can trust. They'll have it done right and have you on your way. John's Auto Repair. Home plate umpires taking a look at the ball here. One ball and 2 strikes. Just missed. Close one to take. Instead, the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Down low. Count is full now. No hits for the Lumberjacks. 2 base runners, both on via walk. 3-2 pitch here. Swing and foul back. We'll do a 3-2 pitch again. Piper comes home. It's popped up in foul ground and out of play. No play for catcher Aubrey Klatt. Not a lot of room between home plate and the backstop here at Wausau East. Down low, it's a walk. 2 on for the Lumberjacks. Adriana Bondo to hit. Bonder, yes. Strike one. It's up high. 1 ball and 1 strike. If Wausau East does not score in the 5th inning, this game would come to an early end as we are at 11-0. It's fouled off over the roof of the East dugout. A ball and 2 strikes. So the Evergreens, if they'd like to end this game early on the walk-off rule, need to keep at least a 10-run lead. Swing and a miss at a pitch that was a ball. Got to throw down to first, and that brings the inning to an end. East leaves 2 aboard. They have still not hit safely. We're going to the 5th and perhaps final inning at 11-0 on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hello, it's Mayor Lois Teestrake asking you to join us for Marshfield's Dairy Fest. Dairy, great time. The fun starts with me on Friday, May 30th at the Mayor's Breakfast, 5:30 to 9:30 a.m. At 5 p.m., head to Columbia Park for family-friendly entertainment, and later join free live music at the Wenzel Family Plaza. Saturday, May 31st, the parade starts at 11 o'clock, and Wenzel Family Plaza will host fun activities. In the afternoon, the Pie and Ice Cream Social is at the Upham Mansion, and Nuts Deep 2 will be hosting an outdoor beer garden with live music. For more information, go to visitmarshfield.com.
Mara Meverden to lead off for the Evergreens, and the first pitch while we were still in commercial is up high. Ball 1 to Mara. 2 for 3, 2 singles for Meverden. Strike. We're brought to you by Backey's Family Chiropractic in Rothschild. Personalized chiropractic care no matter what issue your body's battling. Migraines, anxiety, stress, or youth issues. Let Backey's Family Chiropractic give you back the life you deserve. Pop out to center, and Mara is retired. The only thing missing from Piper Scholl's day is a hit. She's 0 for 3 today. Working a shutout, working a no-hitter. Down low for a ball. If Piper can get a hit here, every one of the Everest starters will have hit safely in this game. All that's missing is you, Piper. Fouls that back. 1 ball and 1 strike. We saw Piper Scholl's a lot during the girls' basketball season, too. Now having great success with the fast-pitch softball team. That's foul back. It's onto the roof of the awning above the bleachers here. We were scoreless through the first inning, then the Evergreens put up a 9 spot in the second. Added 2 more in the fourth. Piper Scholl's fly ball to left. Left fielder is in. Kate Sewall makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Madeline Hoppy's been on base twice, a single and a walk. 1 for 2 officially today. Merrill Steel is your partner for structural steel fabrication. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. MerrillSteel.com. On the outside corner, a strike. Nicolay Bank offers personal banking at its best. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, Colby, Medford, Edgar, and Merrill. Or learn more at nicolaybank.com. Strike 2. Kaylin Majeski, the East pitcher, is bidding for her first 3-up, 3-down inning of the afternoon. Here she comes, 0-2. It's up high. Two outs and none on, coming home, swing and a miss. That is a 3-up, 3-down inning for the Lumberjacks. We'll go to the bottom of the fifth in an 11-0 game when we come right back on Zaleski Sports.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Access Insurance is your complete independent insurance agency for auto, home, business, and life insurance serving Wisconsin and Minnesota. Insurance can often be confusing and frustrating, but with Access Insurance you get experienced advisors that pair you with exactly the coverage you need at the most competitive prices for every stage of life. Located in Weston and a proud supporter of area high school athletics, their business truly does revolve around you. Learn more at accessinsurance.net or by calling 715-355-8400.
Welcome back. It is the bottom of the fifth, and under the 10-run rule, Wausau East needs to score 2 runs or this game comes to an early end. Seven, 8, and 9 to hit for the Lumberjacks. Evelyn Tomey to lead off. Down low, ball 1. Great Lakes Cheese in Wausau offers a state-of-the-art facility with excellent benefits, pay, culture, and more. Join a growing company. Get your career on the right path. Learn more at GreatLakesCheese.com. Hit off the fencing in front of the east dugout. That's why the fencing is there. 1 ball and 1 strike. Strike at the knees, a ball and 2 strikes. France Propane is your locally owned complete service propane company serving all of central Wisconsin for 2 generations. FrancePropane.com. France Propane, local, quality, family. And there's the first hit of the afternoon for the Lumberjacks. Tomey hit safely to right to lead off the home half of the fifth. Claire Guiley to hit. Claire struck out her first time up. Check to swing, pitches up high. Runner does not advance. Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. Count on Culligan. They'll keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options from Culligan Water. Up high, 2 balls, no strikes. A leadoff base runner for the Lumberjacks who are trying to break through in this 11-0 game. Check to swing, strike. I believe that was a called strike. I believe she held up. The count on Guiley, 2 balls and 1 strike. Gets away from the catcher, runner advances. Three balls and 1 strike. Strike 2. Count is full. Swing and a miss. Pitcher wins that battle. First out here in the bottom of the fifth. Kate Sewell to hit. She has 1 of the 3 walks that Piper Scholes has allowed. Strike 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Three pitch. Strikeout. Sewell is caught looking on the outside corner. 2 outs now. We are sponsored today by Express Employment. Get help finding your next career at Express Employment Professionals. Locations in Wausau, Stevens Point, and Marshfield. Learn more at expresspros.com. Their website, expresspros.com. Majeski, the pitcher for Wausau East, takes up high, ball one. Again, as we are in the home half of the fifth inning, barring 2 runs scoring, this game comes to an early end. Strike, a ball, and 1 strike. Just below the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike. East has a runner in scoring position for the first time all afternoon. Umpire is saying something to fans behind the screen. Evergreens own the hit column 12-1. We're so far enough away, if that's a spectator issue, we're not hearing about it. 2 balls, 1 strike, swing and a miss, strike 2. Piper Scholes bidding to strike out the side here. Call strike 3. Piper Scholes does indeed strike out the side, and the Evergreens are 11-0 winners. Piper Scholes' afternoon, 9 strikeouts against 3 walks. She allowed just 1 hit. And the Evergreens are 11-0, 10-run rule winners today. 12 hits for the Evergreens, 11 runs, no errors. For Wausau East, no runs, 1 hit. They committed 5 errors. The Evergreens boost their record to a lofty 15-0. Wausau East falls to 1-13. The Merrill Steel postgame show is next. Consider moving your career to one of the largest growing fabrication companies in the upper Midwest. Apply at merrillsteel.com. Evergreens 11. Wausau East nothing in a game that comes to an end after 5 innings. We'll be back with the Everest Happy Recap after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel. Be it sawing, cutting, drilling, or punching, they make sure the steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
It's the Merrill Steel postgame show. The Evergreens are 11-0 winners against Wausau East. Coach, it's kind of a funny time of the season. You're playing one game after another. It's busy now. You have to make adjustments on the fly. There's less practice, more games now.
Well, and hopefully with the preparation that we did in the beginning of the season, we know that we're ready for this, or they expect to be ready.
And the team just continues to be loose, that there's nothing that really seems to rattle. Even the close games, the team seems very confident in itself. Why shouldn't they be?
Well, they have their own way of doing things. They have each of them have their own personalities, which makes up the team dynamic. So that's just them. They want to stay loose.
You know, we're doing a baseball game yesterday, and of course we always brag on your team at some point during the Everest baseball broadcast. So we're talking about, it's an undefeated team still. Does the 0 put any more pressure on it, or is it, hey, we could lose a game or two between now and here and still go very deep and accomplish our goals?
I mean, I would say that's always in the back of our minds, but just constantly telling them that it's just focus on this game that we're doing and keep on doing what we are capable of doing and let the cards fall.
Thank you, Coach. Everest goes for a sweep against Spash tomorrow. That game will be here on Zaleski Sports. Kelsey Woolley was 4 for 4 today, so what are you seeing at the plate?
I'm just focusing on my pitch selection because I've been struggling with that recently.
So, I mean, this is the kind of game where everybody, except Piper Schultz, who pitched fabulously today, everyone who started got a hit in this game, so the bats are alive now.
Yes, we really focus on that at practice and hit hard with it.
Let's talk for a moment for Piper Schultz, who only gave up 1 hit late in the ball game in the 5th inning, 9 strikeouts, 3 walks. How are you feeling out there today?
Pretty good. I mean, yeah, pretty good. Nothing really else to say.
Tell me a little about your team. I mean, obviously there are a lot of seniors who've been in the program for a long time. There's got to be a feeling that this is the year.
Yeah, I mean, we've all played together for so long, so it's like really seeing that some of us, like, I think, is it 8, 7? 7 seniors will be gone by the end of the year. I mean, you really have to think that it's the year to go.
Congratulations on the win today. Piper Schultz is the winning pitcher, allowing just one hit in an 11-0 Everest win over East. That's going to wrap up our post-game coverage. Thank you for joining us today on Zaleski Sports. 11-0, the Evergreens are winners today. I'm Chris Conley. Good night, everybody. All right, both do the in the house, please, for the highlight.
Sure. Or do we do it at the same time? Say, I'm Kelsey Woolley, then I'll go.
With enthusiasm.
I'm Kelsey Woolley.
And I'm Piper Schultz.
And we're in the house.
Thank you for coming over. Thanks a lot.